Thanks for your purchase of this compact disc presented to you by Crossfire Records. This CD can be used to test your car or home audio system for proper speaker balance and speaker phasing. Also included are different test tones, frequency sweeps, and pink noise that will allow you to test your system for proper frequency response. Some of these tests require a decibel meter or spectrum analyzer to achieve optimum results. The dealer you purchase this CD from should be able to help you with these tests and possibly upgrade your system if it's lacking in any area tested. Test number 1. Proper balance control. I will test the right channel, left channel, and center channel. Left channel test. You should hear my voice only on the left channel. Left channel test. You should hear my voice only on the left channel. Left channel test. You should hear my voice only on the left channel. Right channel test. You should hear my voice only on the right channel. Right channel test. You should hear my voice only on the right channel. Right channel test. You should hear my voice only on the right channel. Center channel test. You should hear my voice on both the right and left channels. Center channel test. You should hear my voice on both the right and left channels. Center channel test. You should hear my voice on both the right and left channels. Test number 2. Proper speaker phasing. You will first hear a 60 Hz test tone. Start the test with the speaker balance control in the center position and listen. Now turn your balance control to the left position and listen. If the bass frequency sounds the same, your system is properly phased. If you noticed an improvement in bass sound with the balance control turned left, your system may be out of phase. If the system is out of phase, reverse the wiring on only one of your speakers. If you're not sure about this test, check with the dealer you purchased the CD from. They should be able to help you in determining if your system is in or out of phase. Test number 3. Frequency sweep test. I will play different frequencies starting from 20 Hz and ending at 20,000 Hz. Most musical selections contain some, if not all, of these frequencies. Listen closely as the sweep is being played. You should hear a smooth transition from bass to mid-range and finally the tweeters. A word of caution, some speakers may not be able to handle low frequencies at excessive volume levels. Start with your volume control turned down and adjust until a sufficient listening level is achieved. Test number 4. Pink noise test. One definition of pink noise is many frequencies being generated with equal energy at every octave. A spectrum analyzer with a special microphone is needed to run this test. Contact your dealer or a trained professional to run this test on your system. Test number 5. Tone test. This test will determine if your system can reproduce different frequencies with accuracy and natural sound. A word of caution, some speakers cannot reproduce low frequencies, and those frequencies could damage the speakers. It's best to let a trained professional run this test. A 20 Hz tone. A 40 Hz tone. A 100 Hz tone. A 250 Hz tone. A 500 Hz tone. A 1000 Hz tone. A 5,000 Hertz tone. A 10,000 Hertz tone. A 15,000 Hertz tone. A 20,000 Hertz tone. Test number 6, bass test. There is much debate about low frequencies and how much sound pressure they can reproduce in decibels. Rather than just play a frequency tone for this test, we will use a kick drum to trigger the different tones for a realistic simulation of what is heard on most music of the 90s. This test can also be used to determine the approximate frequency a vented speaker box is tuned to. The test will consist of a kick drum triggering tones at 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70 Hertz. This test will simulate how your system sounds and is able to handle those low frequencies. Turn your volume control down and adjust slowly. Low frequencies such as these could damage your speakers. A 30 Hertz tone. A 40 Hertz tone. A 50 Hz tone. A 60 Hz tone. A 70 Hz tone. Stereo imaging. Where and how you hear different sounds in the stereo sound field is called stereo imaging. In music, you might hear a particular instrument placed in either the left or the right channel rather than in both channels. The placement of these musical sounds can sometimes create interesting musical effects, especially those recorded in stereo. For this test, you will hear a live stereo recording of sounds from a Mardi Gras parade in Louisiana. If your stereo system is properly set up, the parade will pass you from left to right. The test will consist of sounds of the parade first in stereo, then in mono. This test can be used to determine proper speaker placement and can be used to determine if your system is in a true stereo mode. The sounds of the parade in mono. This concludes the test portion of the CD. We hope it has helped you to determine if your system is properly tuned and set up. If you want to upgrade any part of your system or have questions about any part of the tests, contact your dealer or a trained professional. Now sit back and enjoy some of the musical selections presented to you by Crossfire Records. These selections include different styles and are all original. Again, thanks for your purchase.